Okay, Chris has said, how do you make your reader love your bad guy even though you want your hero ultimately to win? Maybe the bad guy doesn't die and gives rise to future books. How do you keep your reader interested in both and loving both characters but still rooting for the good guy to win? So I love this question, and it's something that I've been exploring a lot as we wrap up this trilogy and we're writing the third book right now. And I think the key with writing likable bad guys is that they have to have valid flaws, they have to have valid goals, they have to have valid objectives. Everything they're doing has to make sense. The most compelling bad guys in the world are the ones where you go, well, yeah, I could see your point. I wouldn't necessarily go about it that way, but I could see your point. So they remember that villains are always the heroes of their own stories. So they think whatever they're doing is for the greater good, or for at least their own greater good. So as long as they're doing things that the reader understands, the reader will root for them, or at least be interested in enough to read about them, even if they don't agree with them. And that's really important. In the character course, Mary does this great job of sort of breaking down villains towards the end of the course, if you want to review that section. But basically, she says it's really interesting to see heroes and villains who are after the same thing, but in different ways, or who are doing the same thing, but for different objectives, or for different reasons, or for wanting different outcomes. So any way you can sort of align your hero and your villain in some way is going to automatically make them more interesting to the reader. But in order to keep your hero being the one that readers root for, I think is just in the way, it's in the objectives they want, it's in the good they want to do. But that doesn't mean that some people won't root for the villain. You never know. If you make them compelling enough, some people might root for them instead of the hero. If you enjoyed this video, we've got a lot more on writingmastery.com. Check the description for links to our blog, free writing tools, and more. Happy writing.